You all please join me for the Pledge of Allegiance. Pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Gonna get a roll call?
Ms. Smith?
Did you say Ms. Smith? Here.
Mr. Mutner?
Here.
Sorry, I didn't hear you.
Mr. Rogan?
Here.
Mr. Esposito?
Here.
Supervisor Williams?
Here. Somebody like to audit some bills?
Sure. I'll make a motion to approve abstract number 1, dated January 10th, 2025, in the amount of $591,545.09. So moved.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
We have budget transfers.
We do have budget transfer.
Okay. We have the budget transfer request number 55, which is necessary to reallocate funds for various highway accounts to cover year-end purchases, increased costs, and electric service to Russ's Barn. So we'll take $16,700 from the employee benefit state retirement expense accounts and move $5,000 to machinery contractual, $1,100 to snow removal contractual, $8,600 to miscellaneous capital outlay and electric service, $1,000 to miscellaneous contractual, and $1,000 to miscellaneous contractual utilities expense accounts. I'd like to make a motion to approve budget transfer request number 55, dated December 31st, 2024. So moved.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
And we also have budget transfer request number 56. This transfer is necessary to allocate additional funds for the Justice's contractual account to cover for year-end purchases of necessary supplies. We will be taking from the Justice's contractual training expense account, $736, and moving that to the Justice's contractual expense accounts, different number 400, $736. I'd like to make a motion to approve budget transfer request number 56, dated December 31st, 2024. So moved.
Second. All in favor?
Aye.
Keep it going.
Sure thing. Okay. Mr. Matt Chabarro has a new lifeguard manager. We are pleased to announce this as Matt has been running this program himself for a while now, so I'm happy to report that we will be hiring Casey Hernandez at the amount of $26 per hour. This position will be part-time, and Matt will still be overseeing the town's lifeguarding program. But I'd like to thank Matt and Casey for hopefully getting our swimming off to a good start. I'd like to make a motion to approve Casey Hernandez at the amount of $26 per hour as our part-time lifeguard manager. So moved.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
And then we have a non-bid procurement request from Mr. Matt Chabarro for he's looking for a Main Street CHP 18361 insulated holding cabinet. What is that, Meg?
A warmer.
Okay, that's great.
It's a big cabinet we store the food in while other food is being prepared.
Very nice. Okay, so the low bidder is the Webster Store in the amount of $1,270.05. So I would like to make a motion to approve the purchase of this big warmer in the amount of $1,270.05. So moved.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Thank you.
Joe?
Okay. So I have here a letter of resignation from Ariana Inzano. She's an EMT with the town of Patterson EMS service, and she'll be resigning effective, January 15th. No, change that. Effective January 27th, 2025. So we thank her for her service, and we will wish her good luck in the future. So I make a motion to accept this letter of resignation from Ariana Inzano, effective January 27th, 2025. So moved.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
I have a letter of resignation for Lucinda Johnson. She's resigning from the Putnam Lake Park Board. She's been an asset to the board for over 9 years, And she also would like to tell people that she will be willing to help out in any way she can, but she is resigning from the board. I make a motion to accept Lucinda's resignation and wish her good luck. So moved.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Next up, we have a request for training from our planning department. This is to attend the 2025 New York State Stormwater Regional Training Center Series. The course is $175 per class. There are 3 classes, so it's a total of $525. Make a motion that we approve the request to send Mike Rosenforte, our town planner, to this training. So moved.
Second?
All in favor?
Aye.
So the board is aware, I will also be taking 2 of those 3 classes that are required by the MS4 program we are undertaking. All right. Munistat. So we have a service agreement here for Munistat. Munistat handles our bonds when we are putting projects out for bond, which we will be doing at the next meeting for the EMS building. So I'd like to make a motion that we approve this municipal advisor service agreement with Munistat. So moved.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
All right, the Patterson landfill that we have over on Cornwall Hill Road, we are required by the closure plan to monitor it for a period of time. Sterling Environmental has been doing that monitoring since we first closed the landfill. They've given us an estimate this year of $6,500 to do the required monitoring, and we have a resolution here approving the agreement with Sterling Environmental. I'd like to ask that the resolution be entered into the record as read.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Other business? Any town board member have any other business they wish to bring up?
Wanted to simply mention that with this cold weather that we've been experiencing, Tuesday morning, heading out very early to go to the gym to see the sanitation workers out, and you can't help but think about how difficult that job must be. At 6 o'clock in the morning, it's still dark out, and there our guys are doing their job, and I just kind of was heartbroken that they were out in that weather doing it, but they do it without complaint, and they do such a great job, and I know that our highway workers as well are out there doing a great job. So just wanted to kind of give a shout out to them that, without complaint, they're out there doing the hard work and keeping the town running and keeping everything safe and clean. So thank you.
They're very courteous
Yes,
to the other
thank you.
motorists on the road too, I've noticed.
Yeah.
I second that.
Anyone else? Anything else? All right, I do have one thing that came in very late, and I'd like to make a motion to add consideration of the Patterson Fire Department's request to add 2 members to the technical rescue team. So moved.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
All right. We've received a request from the Patterson Fire Department to reinstate Joe Pignatelli, who is their current chief, and Steve Perdue onto the Putnam County Technical Rescue Team. I have a resolution here doing that. I'd like to ask that the resolution be entered into the record as read. So
Second.
moved. Second. All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Public recognition. Any member of the public here wish to be recognized, please step up to the mic, give your name and address for the record. George?
George Disbrow, Tammany Hall Road, trustee with the Patterson Library. I don't have a flyer for this one, but I just wanted the public to know that the AARP will be, they started on January 16th doing tax services over at the library. And that's the good news. The bad news is all the slots have been filled. However, if you want to call the library and ask for the business office, they can direct you to set you up with an appointment at one of the other local libraries in the Putnam County Library Association. or you can dial 211 and make the arrangements that way. But we're very pleased. We've done this for a number of years, and they get filled up real quickly. So we do have a plan B in action. The other thing I wanted to mention, if I can get it up here, this is for March. It's Beat the Winter Blues concert with Denny Bonet and Chris Flynn. Apparently, it's a folk rock blend of music and humor. They've performed from the Carnegie Hall to the White House, so you can register for that, and that will be March 6th. Again, Patterson residents, we open registration, and they get first crack at that for a couple of weeks before other people from our surrounding communities come in. We do have coming up on March, we have a trivia bingo coming up, and that will be a very nice program. Sean McGrath from the award-winning Hudson Valley Trivia brings trivia night to another level with music and questions on the big screen. I understand that 2 weeks ago, my colleague talked about this recognizing and preventing scams and fraud, and I understand that got a very positive response. That's coming up on Thursday, February 27th in the afternoon. So it's a way of dealing with, we all get them on our emails and text messages, and you're not even supposed to open them, just delete them. But this is a way to, some expert advice on how to do that. And I believe the last one, that was Beat the Winter Blues. Apparently, I'm not as prepared as I thought I might be.
I'm sorry, just a little bit more with that one.
What was that?
Yeah, thank you.
I knew there was a third one in here. The Path to College, a guide for high school students and families. We'll also be doing some SAT and ACT free training for those high school students who are ready to go to college. This will be Thursday, March 13th at 6:30 p.m. And it's a great way to get our almost young adults, almost adult youth, ready for what might be ahead. So I thank you very much for your time.
Thank you, George.
Thank you.
Anyone else here tonight wish to make any comments or ask any questions? All right, we'll turn it to our members joining us by Zoom. If anybody joining us by Zoom, if you would unmute, state your name and address for the record, and make your comment or ask your question. All right, I have one last thing to inform the board. Just so everybody is aware, I received notice this week from the Patterson Fire Department that they intend to spend $22,000 on their radio project. They were budgeted $24,000, so it's within this year's appropriations. And in the dedicated fund, there's $106,000. So they're well under what it is. So I notified the chief that it was acceptable to move forward with the expenditure. So, and I thank the Patterson Fire Department for keeping us informed on activities.
Thank you.
With that,
Motion to adjourn?
Second.
all in favor?
Aye.
Stay warm.